Hey there everyone, Michelle here from Level 28 Media, and in today's video I am going to be doing a live landing page audit for a few drug rehab centers that I've found near me in Los Angeles. So I'm going to just pick the first three that I find on Google, and I'm going to give a live audit. And this is in particular to their mobile experience, because I've actually gotten some really great feedback from the landing page audits that I've been doing. And someone made a request for me to give a video on the drug rehab centers near me, so that's what I'm doing. And I'll also be talking about some of the best mobile landing page best practices, and yeah, let's go ahead and take you guys through it. So let me go ahead and open up the first few ads that I find. So I have Monarch Shores, I already have No Matter What Recovery, and let's open up another one that I can find. Pacific Bay. Okay, so I have three here. Let's go ahead and open that up. Okay, let's start with No Matter What Recovery. And this is going to be for the mobile experience, so let's go ahead and take you guys through that. All right, so here's the mobile experience. Let's see. The first thing that I see is up here, we don't accept Medicare or Medi-Cal insurance plans, call for private payment quote. So it's up front and center. I know that a lot of drug rehab centers do not accept Medicare or Medi-Cal. So if that's the case, yeah, I think that that's a good thing to mention. Maybe have this pop out a little bit more by making it a different color, because right now it seems like it's kind of getting blended in. That's the first thing that I would, make a comment on. I'll just give you my high-level feedback as I'm going through this. The other thing here is this logo in particular. It's not really clear exactly the name of the brand. I think something looks off with the design here. I don't know if that's really what the intention was in terms of the font, but yeah, it seems a little bit off. The next thing here, drug rehab in California. Okay, it's very clear to me that they are drug rehab. But this is a huge text. I want to see the TLDR of this, pretty much. Tell me what you guys do, but please give me bullet points. This is way too much text already for a user. But yeah, I would break this up into bullet points. It's much easier to digest that way, especially on a mobile device. And on mobile, you don't really have much time for people to get to know you. They just want to see what you guys have to offer. Is your facility nice? Do you accept the insurance that they have? And clearly right here, just above the fold, it's not really telling me that. But I can see down here, they are going to be showing some of the insurances. But before I get to that, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Get the phone number here, a local phone number, which is good. I would probably make this a different color to stand out, because the theme here is more purple and white. And I know that's like the I guess you could say, color scheme of the brand. The problem with this is it's being blended in. So maybe using a brighter color, or even some other color that's going to contrast better against this, so that I can see it and it's really popping out at me, so I know that this is the phone number to call. Is this program for me? I'm not really sure as a consumer or a user what this is going to take me to next. So I'm going to just click on this and see. Okay, it's loading pretty slowly, and it looks like it is, or it just loaded, a test or some type of quiz. 1 hour and 1 minute and 30 seconds, not 1 hour. 1 minute and 30 seconds to fill this out. Below, you'll see a series of questions regarding your drug use. Okay. I'm not sure if I was in this demographic, if I would sit here and really fill this out and give too much information up front. I would just have a simple form. I wouldn't even though 1 minute and 30 seconds might not seem like a long time. I don't know if I want to do a self-test. A self-test sounds like a lot. It sounds like a big commitment, even though you're telling me it's only 1 minute and 30 seconds. I don't know if I would do that. So I would probably replace this with a pop-up form instead. And then the other thing here is some of the insurances we accept. Aetna, Beacon, okay, this is good. I would find a way to incorporate it up here above the fold. Because right now I'm just seeing a blob of text. I want to see the insurances just up front and center, and then maybe say, if we don't have any of these insurances, still call and we can do a check for you. And many more. Call now to verify your coverage. Okay, that's good. And then there's a phone number here. Oh, they have the test here. It looks like it's probably one of those type form quizzes, but it loads pretty slowly based off of what I saw. I'm not even going to bother doing the test because as a consumer, I don't want to sit here and give away too much personal information. If I was in this demographic, I would definitely call. About a rehab center, way too much text. I would break this down. Another thing is in terms of formatting, I know that I've talked about this a lot, but yeah, like in terms of design is not a huge factor, but you should still have it look professional. The issue with what I'm seeing here is that the font here is small and the font here is big. It's not consistent across the board. So that's another thing. We offer personalized treatment. And then it's got like weird spacing here. I would fix that. So please have it consistent, just for the sake of consistency and also just professionalism, individual, group, and family therapy. A lot of text. I would break this up even to just maybe like one sentence each. And I see here that they have stock images, and I guess if that's all they have, then I guess that's fine. But having more tailored images from your facility is going to be better. Maybe even staff members. I think that's great. Why us? Access to individual and family therapy, sober living residences. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe instead of saying why us, why. What's the name of this company? I don't even know what it's called. No matter what therapy? No matter what recovery. So instead of why us, why no matter what recovery? Our residences, Beechwood North. Okay, so it looks like they have a few residences. Just looks like, some pictures from it. And then our mission, it's very small. And it's not really speaking to me, so I would, formatting wise, I would fix that. Another issue that I'm seeing here is you don't really need to have this email at the bottom, because if someone were to see, it's very unlikely, first of all, for someone to get this email and then go email you. But the second thing is, if someone were to do this, you won't be able to track that conversion directly from your Google Ads. So keep that in mind. I would say for this mobile experience, I'd probably give it a 4 out of 10, a 3 out of 10. It's really not that great. Okay, so I'll move on to the next one here. The next one here is Monarch Shores. Okay, another one. They do not accept Medicaid and Medicare, just like this one. I like that this one's in red because it's really popping out at me. It's very clear. Hey, we don't offer this, so don't even bother if you have this to give us a call. I'm looking at the desktop version. Let me make it the mobile version. Okay, here we go. Monarch Shores. Okay, so we have that. Get coverage, get informed. 5-star addiction treatment in Orange County, California. Great. It's saying exactly where they're located. Upscale drug rehab facility. One thing that I'm not getting from this that I think is really, really, really important is a picture of what the facility looks like. I know on that previous landing page that I looked at for mobile, the pictures were all the way at the bottom. I want to see the pictures at the top. If I am shopping around or looking for a drug rehab center, I want to know where I'm going to be staying. Just like a hotel, right? You want to, if the Hilton or any, 5-star hotel did not have pictures of their hotel on the very top of their website right when I got there, I probably wouldn't be interested. And same here, Monarch Shores does not hit that. Even though they are saying exactly what they are, their addiction treatment, they're saying they're 5-star, but I'm not getting that vibe when I'm going here. So I think that's the big missing piece. I definitely think this one's better so far compared to the other one. Before we scroll down, upscale drug rehab facilities with non-12-step program options. I love the bullet points. Fantastic. I see the phone number here. I would center it. I know that I'm starting to get a little bit nitpicky, and I talk about how design is not the most important factor, but it still does play a role. I just wouldn't focus too much on the small things, but I will say that having this centered is going to make it look a little better. So I would center that. And then I love that it says here calls are confidential. So center this and this, and I love that it's in orange because it pops out. You can see that there's a contrast against the blue. Here it has a legit script certification, and it looks like the Joint Commission logo or certification as well. All right. Okay, so there's the picture of the beachfront house. Why is this down here? I want to see this up here. What I would do is actually take this image and put it up here and then maybe fade it out. Maybe make this image a little bit more bright. It doesn't need this at the bottom. But having this behind this is going to look really great. Maybe they did before, but then the text, the white text doesn't look good on here. So I would find a way to make it look nice, but have the image up here before I scroll down. Okay, next up, maximize your PPO coverage with our help. We will design an individual addiction program specifically to fit your unique addiction. Okay, so here they're addressing insurance, but it's not telling me what insurances they accept, unless it's just PPO coverage or just your PPO policy. So this is not very clear to me. I want to see exactly what insurances are being accepted with this program. And then here are 3 steps of the admission process. Again, a formatting issue. Just from my perspective, I would title case this, and just so that it stands out more and pops out to the user. Ensure that you get the best addiction program for your specific needs. I would get rid of some of this white space here. I would shorten this up, maybe just one sentence. What is the personal consultation? What is the payment options? What's the drug rehab program? Great. Okay, next section. I'm not really clear on what this is. Keep your cell phone and laptop. Typically, treatment centers do not permit cell phones. Okay, so maybe this. Okay, so this is clear that it's telling you what the admission step is, but this is just telling you what you can have. I guess this is like a benefit. Okay, I think I know where they're going with this, but then they're not really clear in the design. Maybe what they should say up here is why choose Monarch Shores, or what sets Monarch Shores apart from other facilities at the very top. And then maybe it would take them into, okay, you can keep your cell phone and laptop. The next one is you have 7 to 14 days detox at Chapters Capistrano, or 24/7 monitor detox. There are exclusive locations, okay? Oceanfront and Pool House. Smart and non-12-step programs. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that what it was really missing is just like a headline at the very top saying like what's coming next. Because here it's not clear. It's just like showing pictures. And Do I think people are actually reading this? No, I would actually shorten this up. Maybe just have the bullet points. As you can tell, I really like bullet points. Let's see. Okay, so just for consistency, I would make the phone number here the same format as what's up here. So in the orange, in a rectangle like that, I would make that here and center it just like what was I suggested up there. Same with here. Same with here. Same with here. So I think what I'm getting from this is there's multiple locations that they're promoting, because it says visit Chapters Capistrano website, how many other facilities they have? They have the Chapters Capistrano. It's a little confusing. And then there's Monarch Shores. And then there's Mountain Springs. And it's linking me out to another website, which is a huge no-no, especially when it comes to designing landing pages where you're really trying to get more phone calls and form submissions. I would not drive off to anywhere else outside of the page, because we want that page attention ratio to be small, so that people are not going to people are not getting distracted and going elsewhere. So I would remove this unless you really feel like it's important. But the problem is, if you're linking out to another page, people are just going to get lost, and you're not going to be able to track that unless you have all of that tracked. But yeah, I would not recommend that. Dual diagnosis treatment. I love the pictures here. But yeah, I just say that I guess what I'm getting from this is there's multiple different facilities under the Monarch Shores, and you can pick based off of your specific needs. It's very unlikely that someone's going to be reading all this anyway, so yeah. Monarch Shores clear pricing. Okay, so the pricing's all the way at the bottom here. Verify your PPO coverage. Where's it taking me now? It's taking me to another page. Why is it linking to another page? No, I want a form. So instead of linking me to another page of the form, I would rather have it so that, I like that it's orange, by the way, but I don't like that when you click on it, it's taking me to another page. I want it to pop up just like in that other landing page, but with the form here to collect the information. Informed choices, confident decisions. Okay, good. Same day admissions, private rooms. I think that this, okay, so this isn't really a landing page per se, or actually it is. It is a landing page, but it's linking out to all these different places. I definitely think the desktop version is better, but the mobile experience, it's better than the other one, but it's definitely very wordy, and I don't think that they need to link out to all these different places. Then here's the last landing page here, Pacific Bay Recovery. Okay, branding wise, it looks really good so far. Pacific Bay Recovery, call now button is pops out. It doesn't say the phone number, that's okay, as long as it's linking out when you click on it. That's fine. There is an option to chat, which I like, because some users might not want to call. Some would prefer to just chat directly. So that's completely fine. Okay, I will. And then here, healing starts here, Premier San Diego Center. Okay, I think, okay, that's fine. We specialize in compassionate. Exactly. I think that this does a really good job at explaining like what they do just in a sentence, but maybe, again, I like bullet points, so I want to see bullet points. Maybe 3 simple bullet points, but this is definitely better so far compared to the other 2 pages above the fold. Call now button, I like that it's a different color, that will be contrast better. Yeah, I think this page definitely hits so far. We do not accept Medi-Cal or Medicaid. Perfect. Let us call you. Okay, great. See, it's not asking for too much information. First name, last name, phone number, get help. Just from a aesthetic standpoint, formatting, move this to the center. that would be great. I like that there's the legit script and some other logos here. Google reviews, okay, fantastic. Testimonials, great. There's only a few. Maybe I would put a few more, but it's better than the other ones because the other ones didn't even have reviews. So the fact that there's the reviews here, it builds trust. So that's great. Inside our programs, okay, this is what's all included: 90-day inpatient medical detoxification. They have the insurances. They only have Anthem and Aetna, but it says with many major insurance providers. Maybe if they offer more, it should say here, call us for a free benefits check, or list the major insurances that they cover, or, you know, call us if your insurance is not accepted here. We'd be happy to check for you. But yes, you know, if you don't accept Medi-Cal or Medicaid, put that up front and center. Our treatment center, great. I like that there's images here. I would center all of this, again, from an aesthetic standpoint. I like that there's a form here too, and it's not asking for too much information. Again, I would center this. Speak to someone today. I would, let's see, center. Let's see. Speak to someone today. Put this here. I guess, this is part of the form. See, it's a little confusing because this form is right here and then the call us now button is here. So I was thinking like, if you fill this out and you click call us now. Yeah, it's a little confusing, but I think I would probably make this, form separate and maybe put a box around it so I could see that by clicking this, it's going to submit the form for me, or maybe schedule my consultation, ! So I know that this is related to this, because right now I don't really know. It's not very clear. And then call us now. Okay, I'm assuming that by clicking on this, it's going to call directly. With our assistance, you can return. I would title case this, formatting wise. I would update the year because we're in a new year. We're in 2024. And then call now. I would make, so I like that it's green, but if you're going to make it with this little logo here or a little icon, I would put that here, every time you have that. So if you were to ask me across all these 3 landing pages, which one I think is the winner, I would definitely say Pacific Bay Recovery, but as you can tell by my feedback, there's definitely some things that I would like to see improved. It's really important on mobile devices. Number 1, be very concise with your written copy. I told you I really love bullet points. You need to nail the content above the fold because most people are not going to be reading below the fold. You need pictures to draw people in. And if you have your pictures buried at the bottom of your landing page, people are not going to see how great your facility is. And then a huge factor of, the landing page experience is how fast your landing page loads. But in what I've seen on these, I didn't really necessarily see a slow load time, but definitely check your page load speed. The first landing page that I looked at though, with the form being a test, I didn't like that because it even took a few seconds to load, and I don't like having to wait a few seconds. And on top of that, I don't like being tested or, wanting to be put into a 1 minute test, I guess you could say, or questionnaire to get my information. But yeah, I think that, just to make this a very concise, feedback, overall, this is what I would say in terms of making your landing pages, your mobile experience, really strong here. So if you are a recovery center looking for assistance, please feel free to reach out and I would be happy to have a discussion with you. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.